When that's in place, buckle the comfort collar. Your lap harness must be in the properly closed position and close to your body. Ensure your legs are between the U-bar and feet are under the shin pad. Be sure personal items do not interfere with the harness system. When the ride operator approaches, please raise your hand so they can check the harness for you. During your ride on Icebreaker, keep your hands, arms, and legs down and inside the train at all times. Hold on to your lap harness, face forward, and keep your back and head against the seat and headrest. With your back against the seat and head against the headrest. And get ready to break the ice. Welcome back. Please unbuckle and lift up on your comfort collar. Lift the harness and step carefully over the blue bar. Thank you for riding Icebreaker and enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld. Seekers, please lift up on the comfort collar and step over the blue bar. Once seated, pull the comfort collar over your head and down onto the lap harness. When that's in place, buckle the comfort collar. Your lap harness must be in the properly closed position and close to your body. Ensure your legs are between the U-bar and feet are under the shin pad. Be sure personal items do not interfere with the harness system. When the ride operator approaches, please raise your hand so they can check the harness for you. During your ride on Icebreaker, keep your hands, arms, and legs down and inside the train at all times. Hold on to your lap harness, face forward, and keep your back against the seat and headrest.
Alright, just try to check out Icebreaker and see how this feels.
Now sit back with your back against the seat and head against the headrest. And get ready to break the ice.
There we go.
collar with the
Alright, they're turning back now.
over the blue bar. Thank you for riding Icebreaker and enjoy the rest of
We got to the track.
SeaWorld.
Let's hope my stomach stays in one spot. There we go, backwards. Oh my.
Dom would have cried.
That was intense. Alright, here we're watching it from this side. I have to admit, my hands are shaking. But watch this coaster. This thing is crazy.
Lift up your comfort collar, lift the harness and step carefully over the blue bar. Thank you for riding Icebreaker and enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld.
It's amazing, this technology that you can start loading and move it over. It will be slow because there are any problems that you can back up a little bit. It launches you backwards. And that doesn't feel bad initially. But when you hit that escalation right there and you come back, that, oh my. And then right here, right there, it shoots you backwards more. And you get hung out to dry up there at the top. It is crazy. I took my hands off for 1 minute to, and that drop right there, oh my. You're just hanging in the air. It is crazy. Very crazy.
It was good. Okay. I think my favorite part's the first time.
All right. It's very steep around the back. You would think that the rest of it would be very mild and easy ride. No, it is intense. It is a tense ride. It is something else for sure. we're in the capsule and we're headed up to the top of the tower. But while we're headed up, let's give you a few facts about the Sky Tower. So the SeaWorld Orlando Sky Tower stands 400 feet from its base to the flagpole at the very top. It has 2 levels. At the time we were riding it, they were only using one section of it, but at times they will fill both sections of the capsule and take you to the top. Now, this gives you a bird's eye view not only of SeaWorld Orlando, but also of the surrounding area. The tower was built in 1973, but wasn't quite open for the public when the park opened. It went into operation in 1974 in the summertime. The ride has been closed off and on throughout the years, but its biggest closure was from 2020 until 2022, and it had just opened recently when I got to ride it and take this video. So we're not even all the way to the top yet, but we're getting a good bird's eye view of the park. Really cool cloud formation we're able to see. I apologize about the scratches on the window. You're probably noticing those. I'm trying to zoom in. I think it made it worse, but I was trying to get a really good view. You can see the park wasn't super full that day because of the really rainy conditions. It was actually the day of a tropical storm had come through, and so the park really wasn't very crowded. So if you're planning to visit, they have a tropical storm might be a good idea. We're looking at Manta right now, one of the I think it's the second roller coaster SeaWorld had. Right past it, off to the right there, we're able to see A Journey to Atlantis. It was the first water roller coaster that SeaWorld has. And then, of course, Kraken, the floorless, fastest, tallest roller coaster in Orlando for a little while until some other coasters beat it. But it was SeaWorld Orlando's first introduction into big roller coasters, and it is still, I believe it's 20-something years old now, it is still going strong. It's like maybe 24, 25, I forget, but it's still going strong. We can see Nautilus Theater. Right now, I think there's only what is it? Elma Rocks. I was going to say Shamu Rocks. That is a show that's long gone, but Elma Rocks, and then of course we can see Shamu Stadium, where I believe a show was happening at the time. I was hoping to maybe catch some killer whale action, but they're big, but they're not big enough to really catch on screen. And we're coming now into the middle of the screen. We can see Bayside Stadium, where is the best spot to watch Ignite, the 360 firework and laser show, water show that happens at SeaWorld during the summer. Again, there's that parking lot, which is honestly not very full. They definitely were not parking across the street, internal parking, so it's a great day to go. You can see, well, I guess we'll talk about that when we come back around. There's some new things happening there, but back to Manta, which has recently been repainted, and right to the right and a little bit forward of Manta is the Empire of the Penguins, the ride that unfortunately now is closed due to some issues following the pandemic. And below that, right at the very front, we can see one of the couple of the restaurants actually, but the biggest one there is Voyager Smokehouse. Great place to get barbecue if that's what you're interested in. Right along the lake, a good spot to watch fireworks, except for that they usually close 30 minutes before a park closure, so you can't be there, is Lakeside Grill. But I'll try to put an arrow so you can see it. There's a little spot where you kind of watch Mako, and then right along there you're able to watch the fireworks as well. I'll try to put an arrow in there for you. You can see a lot of the pods and things in the ground. That's where the lights, the lasers, I guess not really lasers, but the lights and all show up with the fireworks. We get a good view with the way I tilted the camera of the boardwalk. Something to remember is that the boardwalk will often close early. So like if they're wanting to move people out, the boardwalk may close to kind of push everyone out in one direction, but it will definitely be closed following fireworks. Almost always closed after fireworks. I'm wanting to say definitely, but I'm pretty sure it's almost always closed because that is where they are firing the fireworks from. And so they're going to push everyone around past Mako to get out of the park. So plan, if you're in Bayside Stadium, you have a long walk to get back around. Here with a little snaking pathway, we're able to see the Seaport Theater, which is a great place to watch Rescue Tales or Night Vision, as their summer show is called. a great place to get in out of the heat, enjoy some air conditioning, get to see and hear a little bit about some cool rescued animals, and that's a lot of fun. What else can we see here? We're coming down already. Wow, it goes fast. It is about, from the time we left the bottom to the time we got to the top, came back down, it was roughly about a 6-minute ride. So that's something to take into consideration if you are waiting for the ride. It will take a little bit longer than, say, Icebreaker, which will only take about a minute. The ride's about a minute long, maybe a minute and a half. And we can see Icebreaker across the pond there. Even though it is bright orange, it does kind of blend in as we've gone around. I haven't really noticed it that well. I'm not sure why my eye isn't attracted to it. And then off to the right of Bayside Stadium, which we're not able to see as well now, we're looking at the seating area. Underneath the tower is where the new coaster is going to go. I believe it's a surf coaster. That's what the rumors are, and it should be really exciting. But now that will end our adventure. It's different.
You got the video?
In this frozen ridge of rock and snow, a gentle colony huddles together for warmth, community, and family. A fierce blizzard is coming, and the penguins hurry away to the shelter of a nearby ice cavern. A few stay behind with this anxious young couple. It's late in the breeding season, and their egg is the last to hatch. But the storm is looming closer and closer. Time is running out for one little penguin named Huck. Soon, Huck will lose that fuzzy down, and with his waterproof feathers grown in, he'll dive into the sea for the first time to begin the greatest adventure of his life. But now, we must seek shelter from the storm. There are many dangers in this beautiful and harsh land. Alone, we will not survive, but together, we will thrive. Now let us begin our adventure.
Are you ready to meet them? Bundle up. It's time for you to experience Antarctica, Empire of the Penguin.
It's time for your family to join Puck and his penguin family. When the door opens, please exit to your left. The penguin's icy home is fragile, so please, no flash photography. Please do not step into the habitat, reach in, or drop objects into the penguin colony. Thank you.
Ice is gone. But we need to get back over to the Seaport Theater, which is right there on the map, a little hard to see. So we're going to see if it will tell us how to get there. Hang on, I know we're supposed to do this, so I've forgotten how to do it now. Let's hit shows, maybe it'll do it that way. Okay, oh, yep, there it is. So it shows the shows. It says there's no more shows today, but, oh, it must be the other one? Well, it says there's no more shows, but we're going to take directions because there is a nighttime show. They're just confused. So here's the route. It doesn't tell us how long it takes. I was curious if it told us how long. It doesn't, but that's the route. Bear, would you say this is the most efficient route to get there?
Only if the bridge is open.
Yes, and the bridge currently is closed at 6 o'clock because they're moving barges and things over for the fireworks show. Bear's got it recording for us, so we're going to go.
Remember they do hop out.
Yeah.
Start walking around and then they have to pick them up.
He did not check his trajectory
right
before
into
he
it.
and I think I caught it on the camera too.
I got penguin one at this time.
Just jumped in, he went and did it again.
What?
That's the little one who just jumped in. King Penguin's like, hey, what's going on here, guys?
Huh?
I'm gonna video a few seconds of this, so we need some good like Godfather music behind it. It's like a huge TV screen.
Yeah. Live TV screen. Live TV screen.
That's because they jumped up on the rocks.
Since my mom found out there was a Build-A-Bear at SeaWorld Orlando, she has wanted the Combustion Gamer and myself to get one for her. So we chose a sea lion, and after picking him out and giving him a name, Clyde Seymour, we took him around SeaWorld Orlando to explore. Merry Christmas, and we hope you enjoy. So we have decided to buy a gift at the Build-A-Bear Workshop. We used our 10% bucks for the month of October on it. And this video won't be able to go up till December because this sea lion in a cool blue hoodie and a SeaWorld Rescue hat is a Christmas gift. But yes, if you're a gold, silver, platinum pass holder, it's 20% off, and you get this really cute little sea lion. Isn't he so cute? And he has a nice tail. He's very cute. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to do a get him a birth certificate set up here. Mr. Bear is gonna hold that. Okay, so we're gonna scan it face up. Scans. Working on it. Okay, get farther over.
That might be the wrong one.
This is the one that goes to him. It's a sea lion.
Maybe it's the one farther up.
Oh, maybe. Here. There we go.
There it is.
Okay.
So you gotta do the second barcode all the way at the top.
So now we know. Alright, so we need to find the other that he is. Oops, sorry. We gotta find the sea lion. Oh, there's a gingerbread bunny. That was cute.
Gingerbread bunny?
Buddy.
Oh, buddy.
Alright, we're sea lion. Is this your furry friend? Well, close enough. Okay, so what do we want to name him?
Let's see.
We can type it in, or we can select an option. Do you want to call him Clyde?
Oh, we can call him Clyde Seymour.
Clyde
Very
Seymour?
nice.
So it'll be his first name will be Clyde, his last name will be Seymour?
Yep.
Sounds perfect. Great. There we go. So next, right, continue. Is this your first purchase? Yes. All right, so now we have, his birth date will be October 4th. So it's going to be Clyde Seymour. He's 17 inches. He weighs 8.9 ounces. Eye color is brown. Fur color is brown. The law is going to belong to Robin. And this stuff with love by Amy and Bear.
Exactly.
The Ant on the Move and the Combustion Gamer. And now we're going to hit print. All right, we just have to wait for that to happen. And here is our little birth certificate to go with Clyde Seymour. Perfect. Now Clyde Seymour is going to leave, never to return to the Build-A-Bear store.